Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming an Empties video, which Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming a... start over. Hey guys, so I have an Empties video for you today. Now, I think this is technically like my first official Empties video, and this is over several months. I honestly don't understand how people can do Empties videos every month, because I don't use up anything every month. Like, I'm kind of mind blown by that. But here are a bunch of things that I've used up over the past few months, and, you know, here's how it goes. I have a few body butters here. So I have my Vineyard Peach one. These are all from the Body Shop, and I love them. So this is my favorite scent, probably the Vineyard Peach, because it smells just like peaches, and if you guys know anything about me, you probably know that I love the scent of peaches. Peach anything, like you've already sold me. I also have one of the passion fruit ones. This one smelled really good as well, and I was debating on whether I should buy another one, but I stuck with my peach one. I have like 3 backups of it, and I'm using another one right now, so... yeah, but this is a really good one too. It smells just like you would expect it to. And the other one was a limited edition one from the last holiday season in 2013, and this was the Ginger Sparkle. It wasn't sparkly, but they didn't bring the scent back this year, but I liked it. It reminded me of the what's it called? Ginger Souffle? Is that what it's called? From Origins, so that was a nice one too. Obviously, I repurchased a bunch of these. I'm using a peach one. I also have one of the holiday green apple ones opened as well, so I highly recommend Body Shop body butters. I think they are the best. Another Body Shop product is the passion fruit shower gel, and this was okay. I'm not a huge fan of their shower gels. I have a strawberry one that I'm using right now, and I just think that their scrubs are just way more effective, and they clean better than just their typical like plain shower gels. But this one smelled good. I really like the passion fruit, so there's that one. Sticking to shower stuff, I have a bunch of these clear shampoo things. Oh, there's a hair. That's gross. Okay. But I've always told you guys how much I love these, and I wasn't kidding. So I've used quite a few different ones. So this was the only conditioner that I ever tried from them. This was the Frizz Control one, and I was not a fan. And it made my hair feel like heavier. Like I didn't like it at all. So I have not repurchased any of the conditioners. Once I tried this one, I was like, I'll just stick to my usuals, which I'll get to in a second. Shampoo wise, I tried the Strong Lengths one, which is the green one, and this one was okay. I didn't feel like it cleaned as well as the other ones. I also didn't like the scent as much as the other ones, so I haven't repurchased this one either. Here's the Complete Care one. This is the light blue one, and I really liked this one actually. I would repurchase this one at some point if I felt the need to. So this one's pretty good. The one that I have been using, and probably on my 3rd bottle of it, I have a bottle at home at my parents' house, I have one here, and then I have this one that I used up. This is the Damage and Color Repair one, and this one is really good, and I've been using it just because I ombre my hair, and I was like, well, I should start using things that are for color treated hair, so there's that. Alright, so I talked about what I use for my conditioner on the daily, and I use these, this is like a weird way to show them, the Aussie 3-Minute Miracles. I have loved this stuff for years and years. I think maybe since high school. Wow, has it been that long? I've gone through numerous tubes of this stuff. I couldn't even tell you how many by now, but they have since come out with different kinds. So the original one is now called Moist, which is a great name. These are deep treatments, and they're, you know, most people wouldn't use these every day, but I find that they aren't like crazy strong that it will damage or do anything insane to your hair if you use it every day. My hair really likes it, so that's the original one. And the one that I'm using now is the color version, because again, once I ombre my hair, I wanted to get stuff that was actually for colored hair. So the only difference between the two that I can notice is just the scent. The color one has more of a floral scent, and the original Moist one has more of a coconut sort of tropical scent. So that's the only difference as far as something noticeable. My hair doesn't feel any different between the two because I have like switched between them. And I don't really notice anything. As you can guess, yes, I have repurchased those. I have like 2 more. I just used up one of those color ones. I just used one up, and I put a new one in my shower, so there we go. One last shower related thing, I do have just a shave gel container here. This is the strawberry tangerine twist one from Skintimate. I love this. This is my favorite scent, and I've repurchased this multiple times as well. So there's shave gel. Very exciting. I have a couple skincare products. They are both toners. One is the Boots Expert Sensitive Gentle Refreshing Toner. I did not really like this. It did its job. It was okay, but I felt that it left my skin feeling a little bit sticky or just not quite as smooth and clean as I would have liked it to. So I have not repurchased that and don't plan to. This one, however, the Neutrogena alcohol-free toner, I have since repurchased, and I really like this one. Once the, what's it called, the Simple toner left shelves, I don't know what happened to it, I decided to hunt around, and this is so far the best one that I've tried since then, and I really like it. Again, I'm on my second bottle of it already, and it's pretty good. Alright, moving into makeup, I have a couple face powders. The first one is the Wet n Wild Coverall powder. This is the shade Fair/Light, and I really actually like this powder. It does have a lot, if you dip your brush into it, there's a lot of powder that comes up, but I just love the feel of this stuff. It's really inexpensive, and it glides on, and it feels very nice on my skin. I kind of think these got discontinued though, because I've seen them removed from a few stores, so I'm kind of bummed about that. The other one is the Rimmel Stay Matte, and I think this is my second one of these, and I really loved it at first, and I mean, I repurchased it, but then, I don't know, for some reason now I'm not as huge of a fan anymore. I do have another one, my third thing of this in my makeup drawer, and I just haven't reached for it at all. Last time I used it, I just wasn't feeling it, so I don't think I'll repurchase this, at least not for a while, but this is the shade, or I used the shade 004 Sandstorm for reference if you guys are wondering. A couple more face products. Here I have the NYC Sunny Bronzer, which I have used like crazy. Now this one still has some in it, but the way that these work for me, see, this starts to get this weird, I don't know if this happens to anyone else, but it's almost like if you rub it too much, it starts to create like this shell, and you can't get any product from it. I can't explain it, but if you guys have ever experienced that, you would know what I mean. But these are so inexpensive that it's not worth the trouble of continuously scrubbing at it to try to get product out of it. I just buy new ones, and this is another one of those products that I cannot tell you how many I've bought because there's just too many. Another product that I use every day is the NYX Blush in Taupe. This is what I use every day to contour. Used it today, and there's a little bit left in here as well, but again, it's not worth it to it just, time-wise, I just don't feel like it's worth it to just have to swirl your brush in there for 10 minutes to get enough product to contour. So I'm on another one of these, and it's actually almost done too, so I have to actually buy some more. Probably should place that order soon. I have two foundations here, both looking pretty gnarly. The first one is the CoverGirl 3-in-1, and I had the shade Buff Beige. I have since repurchased this. This is now probably my #1 favorite drugstore foundation. I don't know why I say drugstore, because I've never tried any high-end foundations. I just don't feel that it's necessary. I am wearing it today in this exact shade, just a different bottle, and it's freaking fantastic. The other one is my beloved Revlon Color Stay. This is probably my fourth maybe bottle of this stuff, and I use the shade 180 Sand Beige. This stuff used to be my forever favorite. Once I started wearing full-on makeup, this was the first thing that I bought, and I stuck to it for years and years until I finally decided to branch out just a little bit. But this is always going to be a very lovely foundation to me, and I'll probably repurchase it at some point. Alright, moving on, I have 4, okay, these look really nasty, but I have 4 of these e.l.f. Wet Gloss Lash and Brow Clear Mascaras. This is what I use every day to set my brows, and they look gross because I use them to set my brows. And these are not the only 4 that I've used. These are just the 4 that I happen to keep around. I usually just dump them in the trash, but I was like, actually, I should save them for Empties videos. And I have 4 of them, and I'm using another one right now, and it's so inexpensive. They're $1, and they work just fine, so there's that. I have a few eye base products that I'm very sad to see go, to be honest. So the first one I have repurchased, this is the Color Tattoo in Bold Gold, and actually the one that I have repurchased since then, I've already hit bottom. I can't really say it hit pan since it's a glass jar, but I have hit the bottom of the jar, and it's actually starting to hollow out, and I'll probably need to buy another one. I love this stuff. It's really pretty. I use it under pretty much every look that I do because I do a lot of gold-based eye stuff. I mean, I'm using an olive green today, but I use this as a base because it's the perfect color for it. And I just really love this stuff. And it's inexpensive, so it's like half the price of a paint pot, which is always cool. But let's move on to the paint pots. Alright, so these are my two favorite paint pots, and I was really freaking bummed when I used them up. But this one is Vintage Selection, which was from a holiday collection, but they actually added it to the permanent line apparently, which is really cool. I bought Bare Study after I used this one up, and frankly, I don't think it's as good as Vintage Selection. I find that Bare Study is a little bit lighter and a little bit frostier looking. I personally like Vintage Selection much more. I think it complements my skin tone and works better as a base with the colors that I use. So I will hopefully be able to use up Bare Study. It's not even close to being used up, but whenever I do, or whenever I just can't take it anymore, I will get another one of these. Now this other one holds a very special place in my heart because this is the first MAC product that I ever bought, and this was the paint pot in Rubenesque. I'm sure you guys have all heard of this or at least seen it. It's like a really cool golden peachy sort of color, and it's just very sad for me to see it go. But this is my first MAC product and I was very excited to get it. I honestly don't know if I'll repurchase this or not. I don't feel like I need it. As far as golden bases go, that color tattoo, the bold gold one, kind of does its job. I don't feel like I need this one, but I'm sure one day I'll cave and buy it again. I have a couple of these NYC liquid eyeliners. These are really cheap. They're like $2 in the drugstore, and I'm wearing one today, actually, not these ones, another tube of it, and it's good. It does its job. I don't feel like it's the best eyeliner out there, but it is really good for the price. I have a few mascaras, two of which, again, these just make me so sad. So this is my beloved Maybelline Define Lash Volume, which is not sold in stores anymore. It makes me so sad. This is like my favorite mascara of all time. Now, I've found some that are somewhat, like, they can sort of keep up with this, but not really. This was my favorite, and this still is my favorite. I have one tube left that I haven't opened yet, and I'm kind of debating on whether I should save it or not. But you know, mascaras go bad eventually, so it's just so sad. The other one, I actually think this got discontinued as well. This is the Maybelline Lash Stiletto Voluptuous, and I really liked this one. This one, I actually bought at Big Lots, which is why I don't think it's in stores anymore. It was like $2 at Big Lots, so I figured I would try it. It had this really cool, like, curvy wand, and it was actually really good. It held the curl, which is always my biggest issue, and it was good. I have one more eye product, I think, and it was my beloved, again, these things just make me so sad, the Lorac 3D Liquid Luster. This is the one in,
This had a name. I thought did it not have a name? I'm making this up in my mind.
Anyway, it's the white one. There's also a gold one, and the way I used it was just in the inner corners, and it was like, boom, like, light explosion. It was just so pretty. But the thing that happened with mine is I knocked it over one time when it was open. The way it is, it's like glitter and then it's a liquid, so you have to shake it every time you use it. But some of the liquid spilled out, so then the ratio is really off, and now the liquid, I think, dried up, and it's just like the glittery, sandy stuff in here, so I can't use it anymore, which is just really depressing. I think I will repurchase this, to be honest. Maybe not like right away or immediately, but I love this stuff. It's amazing. And so sad. Sorry, I have one more eyeliner thing that I forgot to show you guys. It's the Milani Eyetech Extreme Liquid Eyeliner, which I have talked about this before. This is, I think, my third or fourth little tube of this, but I've talked about why I have issues with it just because they changed the price. They almost doubled it, which I found completely ridiculous because the product itself, although they labeled it as new, I couldn't detect any difference between this one and the old one. So I've just kind of been just very bitter about the whole change. The liner itself is really good though, so it's kind of like, get over it or what? But this is a good liner, so if you were looking for one, Milani makes a really good one. I only have a couple lip products, and the first one is the Nivea Kiss of Moisture lip balm, and this is just, I guess it's just a kiss of moisture. I don't know if this is a special one or not, but this is the dark blue one, and this is my favorite one as far as actual function and moisturizing qualities go. But this one kind of smells like lotion, which I don't like at all. It's a very strange sort of scent to have on your lips, but it's a really, really good conditioning lip balm if you need one, so there's that. Another lip product is the L'Oreal Caress Wet Shine Stain in Lilac Ever After, and this is, I think, like the only like colored lip product that I've ever used up, legitimately. And I mean, I scraped every last bit I could out of this thing. I'm very proud of myself for using this up, and I have since repurchased this because this is like my favorite lip product. I haven't really been using glossy products like this lately, but I love this thing. I love this line, and I highly recommend it. It's kind of weird because it is a longer lasting gloss, which is kind of a strange texture and feeling for some people, but I really like it, so there's that. And I have one nail polish here, and it just, this makes me sad too. It's the Sally Hansen Pacific Blue before they changed it and made everybody angry. So this one is just one of the old ones that I have. I have one left, and this one just got way too gunky and goopy, and the other one's starting to as well. So I think I'm just actually going to have to go out and get some nail polish thinner because I have to salvage that one at least. This one, it might be gone, but this stuff, if you never got to try it, I would highly suggest looking on like Amazon or eBay if you can find a bottle, because this is my favorite color ever. I love it. Lastly, I want to say maybe last spring, or it's been a while, I can't remember when I started to talk about it, but I was having issues with hair loss, which as a 21/22-year-old, I can't remember when it started, but it's very worrisome to be losing hair at that age. So I started to take biotin supplements. I don't know if it was a lack of vitamins or what. I honestly still don't know what was causing it, but I've been taking biotin since then and I haven't really stopped. So here's a couple bottles of the one. This is just from Target, their Up and Up line. And these are the 1,000 micrograms, I believe. And this says to take one per day, but I took 2 per day. Because it's not something that you can like overdose on, and too much biotin isn't like gonna kill you or anything. Also, there are doses, like if you go to the grocery store, I looked at several different brands and bottles, and there are some where the dose is 10,000. Like, I can't even like comprehend why someone would need that much biotin. I'm currently using a different brand though. I'm using the Nature Made, and I'm using it actually, I think they're called Vita Melts or something, but they're biotin, so there's that. Now, I did want to say that I don't know if it makes my hair grow any faster or if it makes it any stronger, but I did notice when I stopped using it, when I ran out, it was like maybe 4 days I didn't take it. I noticed that my hair was falling out a lot more than it had before. When I say fall out, I mean when I run my fingers through it or when I take a shower, and you know how when you wash your hair, a lot of hair comes out. It was more than usual when I wasn't taking biotin, so that's how I kind of gauge it. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it for my Empties video. I hope you guys like this. A lot of you have been asking me to do Empties videos, and I just haven't felt the need to. I've been meaning to, just didn't get around to it. So here we are. I hope you guys liked it, and I think that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!